Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are around the world. I'm in Assetto Corsa doing the Oulton Park Track Day Challenge. Basically being a bit of an idiot, going around in a variety of different cars around Oulton Park and making a leaderboard of it. Talking of the leaderboard, here is the leaderboard so far on the screen right now. It's not very big because we've only done one video on it. This is video number 2 for it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I've gone in the Volvo BTCC 850R. Now, the star of today's show is not me. It is the Honda S2000 from 1999. That's what we're going to be using today. If you want to use this, you're going to have to download the Assetto Revival project, which is a very awesome mod, but it comes with a bunch of car packs, a bunch of JDM, and some of those original supercars like the Ferrari F40 and the Lamborghini Murcielago. Those sort of supercars is what I'm talking about. Yeah, all those Supras, Hondas, everything. If you like Fast and Furious, guaranteed you'll like the Assetto Revival project. I'll put a link in the description for you. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it. I'm also going to put the factors on screen. The inconsistent and consistent factors. If you'd have a read, wow, we get started. Alright. Out the pits we go. Now this is going to be a little bit different pace from last video, but that's kind of the point. So, although you can't compare said lap times directly, I'm interested to see exactly what each car can do. Now, if you do have any suggestions of what sort of cars you want for me to see, whether it's a favourite car you don't own or have played AC, and you have a particular favourite car, or you've played AC and there's a few mods that you like, hey, I'd like to see you whip this around Oulton Park, let me know in the comments. I have a bunch of mods to go through of my own that I've collated. However, I'm always interested in suggestions. That is a Dodge going past us. Obviously a lot faster than us. There's not going to be many cars, I don't think, in the selection that's going around the track today. That we will be overtaking. We are going to be the one being overtaken quite consistently. Now, I mentioned this was in one of the packs from the Assetto Revival project. Now, there are actually 2 versions. This is the lower horsepower one. So this one has, I think it's around 250 horsepower. There's a second version, which is a bit more souped up. It has roughly 400. So it basically has double the amount of horsepower that this thing does. But I thought, hey, let's start with this, and then in a future video down the line, we can absolutely go for this. Go for the higher souped version. Now, hopefully, video quality for today has gone up slightly, because the one thing that you may have noticed was a bit of the good old rattle of force feedback last week. My microphone, I realized afterwards, after doing some further testing, I thought, is something wrong with my microphone settings? Because I've tested force feedback, I've even streamed on Twitch with it before. No, it was in the wrong position and I have gone off. It's alright, safe rejoin. That guy was going on the outside anyway, that's fine. I was looking at the delta there. I was being cautious as I go on. And if you are new to this video series, and this is the first one that you are watching, we are using the Oulton Park track that has been converted from Assetto Corsa Competizione. The usual sim racing title of choice for me. Now, I'm not trying to push the car, I'm just doing what is comfortable without over pushing the car, because this isn't a race. Oh, stabilize, there we go. It's a track day, hence why it's called the Track Day Challenge. So we're taking it easy, we're going to be doing a few laps, and then we're going to bring it back to the pits and see how that compares on the leaderboard. Which will get bigger and bigger every single video that we do that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I've got a bit of instability. So I'll try and mix it up each week, each video, make sure I've got some faster cars, slower cars. I'll even do something silly around here one day. I mean, when I was just playing by myself the other day, I took a Rebellion round here, which is, for those that don't know, it's an LMP car. It's an endurance car that you usually see at Le Mans or, you know, Daytona. And there's a reason why you don't see those cars around here, because this track is it's very small, is the width of the track. There's only a very limited amount of places that you can overtake. Overtaking is possible, but it is difficult. And it's nicknamed, and I've heard people say, it's been nicknamed the British mini Nürburgring because it's so unforgiving, so fast, because we've got lots of grass runoff. We don't really have tarmac runoff. So if you screw up, then you're going to be slowed down quite significantly. Now, last video, I mentioned that there was a car and name combination to look out for. You might have caught it, you might have not. And if you did, well done. If you didn't, well, I'm going to let you know. So there was a Mitsubishi Eclipse going around with the driver name, which you'll find in the Delta, of B. O'Connor. And I have actually found out that it's part of the mod pack, I think. There's a Fast and Furious mod pack that I have, and it's been done on purpose. So, because I've had it a couple times pop up, but for me that was the first time it ever happened, and I thought, wait a minute, is that a coincidence? Unfortunately it wasn't, but at the time of the recording of that video I didn't realise that it was until it appeared again in a Nissan Skyline R34. Right, I think that's a decent amount of laps for today's episode. We're gonna see what ones are the fastest in a minute. As we roll into the pits. Right, we will be rolling into the pits in this lap, and we're going to see how fast this car has been around this track in comparison with the 850R from the Volvo 850R from last video. And I do believe this one will be coming second because it is a bit slower. Now, I have said if you have any car suggestions, whether it's your favourite car or you know of a mod, or you've experienced a mod in AC and you want to see me go around it, by all means suggest in the comments below. Okay, so the timings are on screen right now. The 209.764 is going to put the Honda S2000 on second place on our wonderful leaderboard. And that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a suggestion for what I should be bringing around Oulton Park next, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Take care.